What I was starting to say is in the Asian culture, it's very normal for them to have a 20-year or even greater age gap. So age gap it's not really a problem for many of them. It's a question of, is it a problem for you?
All right, John, I'm 33, based in America. Is this still a good age? Of course it is. 33, I mean, I was like 35 when I met Tanya. That's a great age to go. And look, guys, when we invite women to attend the socials, we actually look at the demographics of the group and we try to invite based on the different ages. Plus, you're giving us ID numbers of women that you think you want to meet. Some will come, some won't. Yeah, you never know for sure. But we try to arrange it to where when you're there, there's going to be women in your age range that you may be interested in, whether you're 30, 40, 50, 60. Right? You're not going to be interested in more, like Tom said. If you can walk out of that room at the end of that social with 2 to 4 good connections, good possibilities, you're doing great.
Social, if you walk out with 2 to 3,
yeah,
it's really valuable because it's 2 to 3 that are really interested in you.
Because you already screened each other.
Focus that.
Right.
Yeah.
So 33, yeah, there's guys in their 20s. You know, last time I had 2 guys in their 20s. So 33, you're almost over the hill. Get going. What are you waiting for? All right, Paul says, I had fun at the socials, but they weren't good for me to meet my wife. Most of the women at socials were too young for me, so I picked out profiles of women to meet. That's how I met my wife. All right. Well, look, Paul, I mean, that's one thing that I will say is that every social that we do is unique and different, right? And even when you compare it to the different countries, the ones in China are different than the Philippines, which are different than Colombia, which are different than Peru, different than Ukraine, which is a wild, crazy thing. So they're all different. And you know, sometimes you may go to a social and you just may not connect with enough women there. But that's the beauty of the group tour, because like you said, you could have both. So you're going to the socials and you're trying to do your best to maybe find someone that can work for you at the socials. That's why when I talk about the group tours, I always say it's not just about the socials. It's the best of both worlds. You get all the what you would get out of the individual trip because the staff is working with you while you're out on dates. I mean, look, we have an amazing infrastructure that we've been building for the last 30 years. Why not tap into it? Why not give yourself the opportunity? The cost is going to be about the same, really, by the time you figure it out with your airfare, the hotel, and everything you're doing. It's not that much more to actually do the tour. And plus, it's fun. It's probably one of the best vacations you're ever going to have because, like you said, you're still good friends with a lot of the guys who are there.
All the guys on the tour, we still chat from time to time.
It's like a singles vacation almost. Like you're here and everything's taken care of for you, right? You don't have to reinvent the wheel, where to change money, where to do this, where to do that. The staff takes care of everything. So you're very well taken care of. Yeah. All your worry is, all what you're focused on is meeting the different women and going out and having fun. And then you have the support group of the other guys and our staff talking to you about these different things that you're experiencing. And plus, you know, if things happen and you're not sure what's going on, you can talk to the other guys. They give you good advice, actually. And you can talk to our staff, which you can on your own too, Max, that's fine. And again, I'm not trying to, well, I am, I guess, kind of pushing you towards a group tour, but that's just because I think it's a better way to go.
The 2 greatest things I can say is not to sabotage your own tour. You need to keep a positive outlook, because the truth is, the positive people that were in my group, the men, all the men gravitated to. The positive men, the women gravitated to. Everyone gravitates towards somebody who's happy, somebody who's smiling, somebody's having a good time. Nobody wants to be a bumping along. And I will say one last thing. Here's what Maya said to me. When you die, I am never getting married again. I said, well, you got a long way to go. There's a 25-year gap, so you got a long way to be alone. She goes, throughout my life, you were the only man I've ever met that doesn't bore me.
I really want to thank you, Tom, for coming. I really appreciate that. You know, it's
a pleasure.
I didn't set this up. Tom just contacted me and asked if he can come out and be on the show. I'm like, yeah, sure, we'd love to have you.
Are you interested in meeting the love of your life? Check out our website at
manila-women.com.